Hello, what's up, guys? This is Okikiola here once again. Already not digitals. Will be my first personal video for the year 2021. So, without wasting too much of our time, because I plan to make this video as short as possible. So, what are we talking about today? Today, we'll be talking about how to rank our gig in the year 2021 to Fiverr first page. This video is for everybody who is planning to start out as a Fiverr seller, or who is already on Fiverr and does not make sales, or who has already been making sales on Fiverr. So the tip here, I want every one of us to make sure that we note it down, because I took my research after a lot of questions that people has asked me. I sat down and took my research, and I got this technique on how to rank our gig on first page, and I'm sharing it out to every one of us for free today. So make sure you watch this video till the end, and also subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell to get notification about my videos, so that you can be the first to watch it. So straight to the point, because I have to make this short as possible. Now, as you all know that Fiverr um, allows only 48 gigs in the first page. And imagine where we have 1,000 people selling a service, and 48 people among it are being allowed to show on first page. How do you expect the other people to show on first page? So it will be very, very hard, and there's competition on Fiverr. But how do you make your gig rank to the first page, even as a new seller and with no review? How do you make it rank? That's what we'll be talking about today. And the only way I'll be teaching us to make our gig rank on Fiverr is using the SEO keyword technique. SEO keyword technique. Now, take for example, like I said, take for example the niche Shopify marketing. If we check the niche Shopify marketing, we see a lot of gigs that are being ranked on first page. Now, if you search another keyword, use another keyword, which is Shopify promotion, to search for it, because Shopify marketing also means Shopify promotion also. They are the same thing. Now, if you use Shopify promotion, you notice that some of the gigs that are here on first page would not appear on the first page if you use Shopify promotion. Why? It depends on the keyword which the gigs are being ranking in. So how do you make sure your own gig to display in first page? How do you make sure it display in first page using the SEO keyword? That's what we're talking about. So first of all, you need to take your SEO keyword research, and there are two ways you can take your SEO keyword research. Number one is using the manual technique, and also the software technique. Now, this is the manual technique. The manual technique is you coming here to your Fiverr search box, then you search for the name of the service you want to render. Now, let's use Shopify promotion for example. Let's use Shopify marketing rather, for example. Now, when you search on Shopify marketing, before you click on the search button, you will see some keywords that are being dropped down here. Now, these keywords are keywords that are mostly used by Fiverr buyers to search for sellers who they will order. So make sure you copy this keyword. You can copy it and save it in your WordPad. But before we move on into saving this, there are few things you need to consider. That is, there are few places where these keywords are relevant and to be attached. And I'll be mentioning all of them. So I want you to take note of them. Now, there are several places where your keyword should be in your gig. Now, so there are several places you need to consider when you are making use of the keyword. So the places are: number one, you need to consider the title. You need to consider the title, you need to consider the pricing section, the description section, the frequently asked question, and the requirement section. So these are the places you should consider and make sure your keyword SEO are inputted. So now that we've searched for the SEO, the service we want, and we've gotten the keyword here, you copy this keyword and save it in your document. Now you save it in the keyword tags front. Now you save them down. Why are you saving this down? To avoid you forgetting it. So I would advise we all copy and save in our Word pad or our Microsoft Word. So that is the first way to get keyword tags. Now, after clicking on the search, how to get the SEO keywords rather, after clicking on the search button, now there will be some suggested keywords which are up here. Now, this suggested keyword which are up here, make sure you copy the suggested keyword also. Copy the suggested keywords also. Make sure you copy them into your WordPad and save them. These are the keywords you are going to be working on when you want to start writing your gig, starting from the title to the pricing to the description to the frequently asked question and to the requirement page. So make sure you copy this keyword and save it in your Word document. So that is the manual way of getting SEO keyword for a certain gig service. So these keywords up here, you copy them, you make sure you copy them and save them in your Word document too. Now you can arrange that later. Make sure you can arrange that. You arrange that very well. So once you've gotten the keyword tags in the manual way, I said there are two ways you can get your SEO keywords. The second way is using the Chrome extension, which is software, and the software is the Chrome extension named Fiverr Quick View. Now, how does Fiverr Quick View work? Fiverr Quick View is a Chrome extension that was developed by some intelligent Fiverr sellers, if I'm right. And this works in helping us scrapping out keywords that are being used, SEO keywords that are being used in our gig service niche. So that is how Fiverr Quick View work. Don't mind me, I wrote the wrong spelling here. So the Fiverr Quick View, this is it. So this is the extension. You make sure you download it and save it on your Chrome browser or your Brave browser. Now you can see the work. You can read through how it works. You can read through the overview. Now, if you don't know how to get to the Chrome extension, home, just make sure you know that this link, chrome.google.com/web store. Once you press that, it will lead you to the Chrome web store. So make sure you add it to your browser. You add it to your browser, and after you add it to your browser, it will display some certain things. It will download automatically and to display some certain things. This is how it will look when you download it. Look at the features here. Let me try to zoom it for you guys so you can see. This is the features. You see, dropping down top focused keywords and also showing keyword tags that certain sellers has used in their gigs. So that is the work. Now it is added to our Brave browser. So what I just do is make sure I pin it here. I can see it. And also there are other Fiverr tools you can get, but let's use the Fiverr Quick View. So now this is how it works. So now after you've added it to your Chrome browser, you now search for your keyword, the keyword in your gig niche. Now I want you to watch this very well. You see how it will display. I'll show us how it will display. Now sometimes it takes time because it is going to be scrapping out a lot of information about Shopify marketing, scrapping out focused keywords and show us a lot of analytics about certain seller gigs. So it is low. This is how you're going to see it once it loads. Now you're going to see the keyword. Now you can check it out, top focused keyword. So out of this you can write down some and you can see the analytics is bringing out For example, showing us the number of orders in queue, which is this car, number of reviews, and number of favorites that this person actually has on his or her gig. So that is how to use the Fiverr quick view extension. So after you've gotten your keyword, all you just have to do is copy the keyword here and make sure you input it into your title, your pricing, and your description. Now note, in this description, the description page is where the work is done mostly. The description page is where the work is what is needed to be done. Is where the work is needed to be done. So make sure you input the keyword rightly in your description. Don't just put it there anyhow for putting sake. Just input it for putting sake. Make sure you don't write them together. For example, writing it like this because you want your gig to rank, then you put all of them together, like you write Shopify marketing, comma, Shopify marketing promotion, comma, Shopify store promotion. It won't help your gig in ranking. It will rather make your gig look spammy. So make sure you distribute the keywords in your description very well. And also in the FAQ, make sure it is included in the question and also in the answer. Now, in the pricing aspect, I did mention something there. That is, make sure you put it in the title instead of putting basic, standard, premium. Make sure you put it there. Sorry for that. Make sure you put it there, which is the Shopify marketing, basic Shopify marketing, basic Shopify promotion, basic marketing, Shopify marketing promotion. You see, there are different things. So you make sure you put it like that. So and also in the requirements page, you make sure you add your keyword into the requirements page also. So that is the tip I have for us in using SEO keyword to rank your gig. But before you go, like I said, you need to stay tuned because I have something I need to leave. Now, if you check my YouTube, this video description, make sure you check it. Very, very important, because the guide to help you very well on how to do this is already written. I've gathered everything in a Word document, and all you just have to do is click on the link there. I will make sure it is up in my description. Click on the link and make sure you download it and go through the document. That will lead you through on how to input the keyword in your gig correctly. So that will be all for today. If you've enjoyed and learned something new from this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I remain your guy, and I remain your number one and your best and trustworthy and humble digital marketer, Aloe Digitals. You can reach out to me on all my social media if you have any other question. I'm always ready to help. I wish you all the best, guys. Enjoy.